Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am about to go run some errands and I need to just throw on some makeup real quick, and I figured I'd turn on the camera and make a video. A lot of people have asked me how to become a makeup artist or just how to get hired at your favorite makeup counter, and I figured why not do a quick video about it. So that's what I'm about to do. I don't know what I'm doing to my face yet. Again, just a really quick makeup look, but I do have a few things that I have taken notes on, just what I want to cover. And a lot of this is going to be experience off of what I've seen when people would come into MAC or Bare Minerals or whatever company I've worked for and they came in looking for jobs, and me getting feedback from managers of why they didn't want to even give the person an interview, or things that the person could have done better, or things that a person that they wanted to hire did really well. That's what this video is about. So I'm just gonna jump right in, do my makeup. I'm not gonna put on any primer today. I don't always wear primer, and I feel like it's not always a necessity. So the foundation that I'm using is the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation, and my shade, the shade I'm using is NW45. However, it's not necessarily my shade. The foundation that I usually wear for MAC is like NW47. Waterproof does not necessarily have the same shade range as like their other foundations, if that makes any sense. First things first, when going into a makeup store or going into a makeup counter that you are interested in working for, I know this seems like a no-brainer, but again, I am telling you things that I have seen. Please go in there looking professional. And I would also recommend not coming in with a whole bunch of your friends. Like, if you're at the mall and you're with your friends, you can always ask them to, can you guys just hold on a second while I go in and see if they're hiring? Because it's always good, because a lot of people will call and say, hey, I'm interested in working there. Are you guys hiring? And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's also really good to go in and show your face. You see the difference between the foundation and my neck right now? That's why it's always a good idea to bring your foundation down to your neck. So always be professional. Don't have all of your friends tag along with you when you're going in to inquire. And part of looking professional is looking the part of a makeup artist. If you were going into any other company and you're asking about a job, you would make sure that you're dressed the part, that you look professional and everything. When it comes to wanting to be a makeup artist, part of looking the part and looking professional, there's two parts to it. One, it's always a good idea to be dressed in all black, because that's what you would be wearing at work every day, is all black. And it has to be your best black, like absolutely your best black. It can't be faded at all. If you go to work at MAC and you come in and your jeans are faded or any part of your clothes are faded, they're not having it. And a lot of companies are like that. Like they're real sticklers on making sure that you are wearing your best black. Another part of looking the part and looking professional would be having your makeup done, like showing them that you know how to do makeup, at least on yourself. Oh, and I'm using MAC Studio Fix, the 24-hour concealer, and this is the shade NC45. They do want to make sure that you look the part, and I use MAC as a big example mainly because a lot of people say MAC girls have a certain look to them. You know, the MAC girls, the MAC boys, you can usually look at someone and know they work for MAC. And it's just a certain swag, I guess. One of the great things I loved about working at MAC was they wanted you to express yourself. And by expressing yourself through your makeup and your clothes, I've never worked anywhere or at any makeup counter or any makeup company where they were okay with whatever you wore. And MAC was really great about you showing your creativity and what you have to offer and really stand out from everyone else. So I would definitely say show up, look your best, have your makeup done, have your black on, all black. And that's no matter what company you're interviewing for. I remember being at Bare Minerals, and there would be people that would come in and they would be asking if we were hiring, and we were. And if my manager saw what they were wearing or how they looked, like if they came in dressed sloppily or their makeup didn't look good, if their wing was off, she would tell me to tell them we weren't hiring. And I get it, you know, but at the same time, I feel like maybe they could have been given a heads up or given a reason, you know, just tell them, you know, we're not interested right now, and give them feedback so that way they know the truth. Not that, no, we're not hiring. Tell them, you know, give them pointers, kind of like what I'm doing for you right now. I am using the cream contour kit from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. So it's very important, even if it's not an interview, to at least go in looking the part of the position that you want. So that way they know that you're serious and they know that you're professional and that you're good at what you do. At least do what you can to get your foot in the door, so then when you go in for your interview, you can show off the rest. Which brings me to my next point. Practice for your makeup interview. When you do get the chance to interview, you are given a time limit of whatever look they're gonna have you do. They'll always let you know once you get there, not beforehand, because they want to see what you can do and with the amount of time that they give you. So I'm using Bare Minerals Warmth just to go over where I contoured a little. And when I say practice, try, if you haven't been a makeup artist before, or it's been a long time, or you're just worried about time, get a friend, a family member, whoever will let you, and just do their makeup and set a timer and try and get it done as nicely as you can in a short amount of time. Each makeup interview is kind of different, but for the most part, a lot of them are the same. It's like they'll give you an hour, but depending on the company, they'll give you, like in that hour, they'll tell you the first makeup look and give you 45 minutes to do that look, and then give you 15 minutes to change it. And other times it'll be within that hour you have 30 minutes to do the look and then 30 minutes to change it, or 50 minutes to do the look and then 10 minutes to change it. So you never know you never know what you have to do in that hour and how long you have to do each look. And that brings me to my next point. Always know something about the brand. There was someone that came into an interview at MAC and knew nothing about MAC or MAC products. Someone had told them about the job and said that we were hiring, and they knew nothing about MAC. So you always have to at least study. When I worked for Bare Minerals before my interview, I studied and studied and studied everything that I could about the company before I interviewed. So always make sure that you study and you know something about the brand. Be confident. That's the other thing. So when you are in your makeup interview, even if you have not used the brand before, like I had used Bare Mineral before, but it was only the eyeshadows. I made sure, because a lot of companies, every company that I've ever interviewed for or worked for, have always been huge on rapport. If you can build rapport with the person, because again, it's a model most of the time that you brought in, it's someone that you know, or it's someone that they pulled in off the street, which I've been there too. Like, if you don't have anyone as a model to come in, they'll literally have you go in the mall and pull somebody and ask, hey, can I do your makeup? Do you have an hour for a makeover? And either way, whether you know the person or not, other times it could be a group interview and they will have you swap models with someone else just so they can get a feel for how you are with people. So you always want to make sure that no matter what, no matter how nervous you are, no matter if you know the brand very well or not, always make sure to build rapport with your model. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, when you're working at a makeup counter, and whether you're selling products or you're doing a makeover on a client, the clients love someone that can talk to them and feel like they're friends, and it works out best for you and them as well. So that is key. So no matter what, be confident and build rapport with the person's makeup you're doing. It will definitely pay off in the end. I've seen some girls come in and they are so nervous that they just kind of blow it because they are super shy and they're scared and they want everything to be just right. And here's the thing. The managers, whoever's doing your interview, they know that you're nervous. So they know that you're not going to possibly do your best work because your nerves are so bad. They'll kind of give you a pass, you know, if they're really decent, they'll give you a pass. I've definitely seen that happen a lot. They will give you a pass because you're nervous. If you can at least show that you know what you're doing, they will, you know, they'll let some things slide, but you have to be confident. It's like key. You have to be confident. I'm using the Soiree Diaries from Pure. This was in a BoxyCharm box. I don't know when, but if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that I have a lot of makeup that I'm trying to get rid of, and 2020 is a no buy year for me, so I'm not buying anything. Like, it has to be absolutely outstanding for me to want to buy. But yeah, I'm trying to get rid of all this makeup that I have. So yeah, and this palette is like, it's beautiful, but it's messy. I think my little girl is playing in it and kind of trashed it, but I'm going for a natural look today. Anyway, so yeah, so be confident, show that you know what you're doing, and it will be okay. I am using, I think I want to use this color right here. This one? What is that called? The makeup's covering it. Twinkle, it's called Twinkle. And I'm gonna use my ring finger to apply it. These shades are super creamy. Does anyone else do this? Does anyone else like to use their finger to apply their eyeshadows? I remember when Huda Beauty, I know it's off topic, but I remember when Huda came out with her first palette, I think it was, and the glitters in it, and she was telling everyone to use her finger, and people lost their minds. I love using my finger to apply certain shadows, especially glitter ones. Okay, and now I'm going to use the color Stunner. No, I'm not. I want to use Splurge first and then Stunner. So Splurge, then Stunner. And other than that, you just really, really need to know your stuff. You know the brand, know what you're doing, know your techniques. If you know that you have a problem doing if you know you have a problem doing winged eyeliner, then I would definitely practice. And not just practice on yourself, practice on other people, practice on whoever will let you, because a winged liner is something that you are not going to get out of doing, I promise. Now I'm going in with the color Snazzy. The last thing I would say is be persistent, but don't be annoying. What I mean by that is sometimes they're really not hiring. Companies like MAC do hiring freezes, and sometimes they're just not hiring. But other times, if a store that you usually frequent, if it's not doing well sales-wise and they don't get a lot of customers, they won't be fully staffed and they won't hire until they begin to get more traffic. Because, I mean, which makes sense, because if they're not making money, they're definitely not going to spend money hiring other people. I'm going to use Love Thing Mineralized Blush from MAC. I know I'm using a lot of MAC today. I was not expecting that. And it's on a Bare Mineral brush. Anyway. Yeah, be persistent, but don't be annoying. Just make sure that you follow up with them. Let them know that you're interested. I've had girls that have come in and they've brought their resume. They've come in to show that they've called. They've come in to show their face. They've dropped off their resume, and it always worked out well for them in the end. Oh, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dip. I haven't used this in a really long time. And I'm just using a fan brush. I'm using Bronzed. And to finish off my eyes, I'm using my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, my absolute favorite. I need another one because I think this is empty. And to finish the look, so much MAC. I'm literally just grabbing everything, whatever's around. Soar lipstick. I kind of don't even want to wear lipstick because my lips are so dry. But that's also why I'm not wearing a matte lipstick, which is my favorite. Okay, so that is it for this video. This is the look. So yeah, so just remember, go in, look professional, have your makeup done nice, wear all black, your best black, nothing faded, don't go in with a group of your friends. Make sure you study up on the brand, so when you go in for your interview, you know what you're talking about, you know what products to use on your model. Make sure that you are confident, make sure that you build rapport with the model, even if they are your best friend of 15 years, act like you don't know them, and they just walked in the door to get their makeup done, and build rapport with them. Other than that, be confident, show your personality, and you will do awesome. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. What else? Like, comment, subscribe, you know, the usual. If you are a makeup artist and you have some advice, leave some tips down in the comments. Let's help each other out. If you are planning on going on a makeup interview, leave a comment down below. Ask any questions that you have. Hit me up on social media, Samantha Jade Minor on Instagram. I'll have all those links down below. I will also have all the products that I used today listed below. And other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.